Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would talk a little bit about my main planner. I already did everything to prepare for the new week and I'm very excited because my planner has worked for me for a while. And even though you see all this kind of like decor and stuff like that, it's very, very functional for me. It is a 1 month planner and it is in a blank full year Stalogy. I create all the sections and then I move the tabs each week to try to help me, stay on task. I always put the number of weeks that I'm going to be in a planner. I always section out the top so I could see my weeks if I need to get some to a certain week. I always make sure I have like I have the normal day and then the next set of dailies. So if I need to go ahead and put something down, I also do the same thing with the week. So this is this week finished, and then I also have the tab. So I just move this next one to the next following week, and I do the same thing with the dailies. So I go and find the next week, and I make sure it's on because I work week to week. It's not set up all the way. So I put it right here, and then I will paste down the week that looks like this. So that way I can get to the following one real fast. So let me go back to here. So I took out like my sleep and my tracker. I was trying to plot stuff down. I was like, no, absolutely not. So I took out my sleep, I took out my spending, and I started putting my spending here, which yesterday I got I sold a planner, then I used some of that to buy some of the things that I wanted. And then my husband came home and gave me an Amazon gift card. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I would have just waited a little bit, I could have used that because it was exactly $50 he gave me. So anyhow, I did buy some things and maybe I will show you that when I get them in a haul. And then, so this completely worked. My morning pages are something that I allow myself to just really, really help me in the morning when I first start. I'll go to my gratitude. Well, I'll go to my memory to make sure I filled in my memory. Then I'll go to my gratitude and I'll put down what I'm grateful for. And then I will go to my morning page and just fill out like how I feel, good, bad, ugly. My devotion notes is to remind me that the Lord is at the center of my heart and it's encouragement to speak to me. Take time to focus. Trust me, I made you and all the people you love. Remind yourself of the power and might and rest in my peace that only I can provide. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it does. I write really fast. It's just to allow me that everything is going to work itself out. So then I've got my soap study and those tie into maybe my scripture plan. So if I am at a loss for what type of scripture to soap, I could come here. I can use my YouVersion Bible app, my Jesus Calling devotional. But either way, I do a scripture observation application prayer, and it just allows me to stay on track. And so then I do my regular prayers, which I'm not going to show you. I did do what's called a self-care section. This really, really worked out for me. So I was putting, my affirmation, my scripture, my self-reflection, and personal reminders. So my self-reflection did not translate over to like the actual journaling. And that's somewhere that I will put a place for, but how can you start to move your body in a fun way? So I did not journal that like in the week. I used my journaling pages that followed the next set of pages to kind of truly, truly journal out my day. And I did it half pages. Sometimes I put the time stamp, and it just really, really worked. I ate like crap this whole week. So I logged it, and I've got my food log. I would do good in the morning and afternoon, and then the evening is what kills me. I had Pizookie, I had cheese pizza, I had hot Cheetos. These tacos were low carb, but so I'm going to start again. And yeah, So homeschool is really, really, really good for this upcoming week. But I do love these inserts that my friend had made me. It's just I think I was doing them too functional and not pretty, and it wasn't catching my eyes. I wasn't bolding out things, and I just really use this to like what we did. I usually use this for notes, and this tracker I didn't use at all. I think I was overwhelming myself with the amount of things I want to track, crafts, reminders for exercise. So all this still works. It's just in the way that it was working, it just kind of wasn't. So the little dailies that follow were really, really helpful to just plot out things, write notes, like figure out stuff daily. And then like today, I'm going to really brain dump just some stuff. And that's what I Saturday and Sunday are not structured. They're more like a lot of play. They're more like a lot of, that's my daughter. No, they're like a lot of play, a lot of crafts, a lot of painting, a lot of arts. So I'll show you what I did in this upcoming week. So my brain dump, perfect. I always put one of these right here, and then I move my brain dump over so I can go ahead and start to plot down what I didn't do. What I do is I cross out what I did do. What I didn't do obviously is there. Normally I highlight it, but yeah, like I need my dog's heartworm. I migrated that like almost every day, I think. I still didn't do it. But she had one more heartworm. It's for 30 days, so I was able to give her that. And then I gave her topical flea medicine so that I can pacify that until I get my order from Chewy. So like Easter baskets, that definitely needs to go over here. And I don't even think I wrote it. So Easter baskets, ooh. Even though today is World Autism Day, I will find our autism t-shirts and take our pictures. My husband is off tomorrow, so I think that'll be a good day. And then it's Autism Awareness Month. So, and then I need our spring family picture themes. So go back here. And I just allow myself to dump all of the tasks. So the week was very, very stressful, very, very busy, very, very all over the place. All the tasks go up here. I do my social media and mood here. This really, really worked. You guys know I do planner projects. I do those for my anxiety. I do those for creativity. I do those to, just help me in my hobby. This is my main planner. Everything funnels out of this. So I can do like 7 planners if I want to because all of the data is here and I just rewrite the information. It's fun. I like it. So like I did the Pocket TN that you guys saw, like it was so fun. Whether or not I use it or not, that's a different question, but or that's a different topic. I wanted to do like a standard Hobonichi weeks again. I did the B6 or Estelle. I did pocket rings. I didn't get to do the functional rings, but I think I'm going to do that for next week. And the personal Nanami. I have the Hobo weeks that I'm starting up again today because they come. So this is just a hodgepodge of like all the things. Cleaning, meal ideas. I did do the mirrors, the dusting in the kitchen. We did have tacos. We didn't do meatloaf, so I still need to plan out meals, and these are just ideas. And then there goes the days. I'm not going to show you a whole lot because I don't know exactly what's on there, and I know there's some personal stuff. So let's go to the regular day, which is today. So I've been up since about, 8 o'clock. So I did my wake up, my coffee. My son has a tournament, so I need to get him up. But yesterday there was a big thing that happened at his tournament. There was a little boy that... And it was on my son's team. He was on the opposing team, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so hectic. He went to, I think, get like a rebound or whatever, and he fell. He bumped into somebody, he fell, and bam, hit his head. He immediately started bleeding out of his nose. They had to call the ambulance. The ambulance took forever to come, and he was concussed, basically, and Holy crap. So I made a first aid kit, like legit myself, that I'm going to put in my son's backpack, or, make sure the coach, like, hey, use this for the team, or hey, make sure they have, you know, stuff there, because also it's hard to get reception in that area. So I reminded myself to do a good breakfast with hydration, take a bigger jug with electrolytes in it. This is the time we need to leave. I put an encouragement. Hang in there, girl. These are the times that he'll be at the tournament, so I kind of left that open. Yesterday we stood all day, but I had my husband there with me. Today I'm not going to have my husband, so I don't think I'm going to stay all day with the kids. So meal plan is a big thing. My son's laundry, walk with the kids, make sure he has money for his lunch account next week. So these are the things that happen, and it's barely 10:30, 11 o'clock. And if I have to do more, I will put it on a Post-it. Sundays are normally busy. If I need to remember something, I will put it for next week's brain dump. So my dailies, my weeklies, and my brain dumps are essential. I do have a monthly planner, and I don't have it in here. It's literally right there. And I use that to just, my foot fell asleep. I use that to just really, really hone in from a bird's eye view for the whole month, and then everything funnels down into this. Because these are monthly books, I do need a year of record. Let me try and grab it. So I've got the month. I have important dates for my son. I've got holidays. I've got a tracker that tracks my weight, sex, allergies, like main huge things, and it looks like that. And then I started this one in March because I was in the standard size. Where are you? Hold on, so sorry. So if I go back, I hear Alexa, so I think it's my son. So if I go back to the standard, I can definitely use this again. But right now, B6 Slim has worked really well. So obviously at the end of the year, I will archive both of these. So here we are in April. This is all the way up until July, and I didn't paste anything else in case I plan to go back to the standard. So that's how I do my monthly. But next week, which is tomorrow, here's my habit tracker, and I decided to put the weeks that I'm going to use, the rings, journal, like plan the planner, put my vitamins, make sure I do that, put my daughter's medication routine, my older daughter, and then just set up everything like I have, so that I just ran you through. The only thing that's going to be, I think, a little different is the layout and how the self-care took place. I did a boo-boo when I was doing my prayers, I believe, or soap study. So I have a blank page right here. That page would have taken this to the layout differently and how the self-care, but it's perfectly fine. I actually prefer this. So I'm going to plot out my affirmation, personal reminder, scripture, all that. And then here goes my journaling. My journaling, because of that page, I left Sunday out. So I can either tip in something. I have a workaround. This is what I'm really excited about, which is the homeschool. I divided up the page. So I literally put the page over here. I made it more pretty. I bolded out things. And so why I did that is so that I can get to it and want to look at it. So this here is what we did. Notes, things on handwriting, fine motor, math, reading, life skill activities. Those things were right here, but I don't know. I wasn't, I have to change hands and turn my fan on because I'm hot. But I wasn't really using them to the maximal level that I know I could. So I'm trying this out this week like this. On this side are going to be apps to try, field trips and goals. Look at the pop socket, what it did. And then like the exercise and the dressing herself, that is what I want to track. I don't want to like track 6 different things, just track the 2 things, track some unit studies, and then here are the dailies. But the dailies I did different, where Monday through Friday gets its own page, and then own section, and then the weekend will be like this, because I don't need for it to be like this where Sunday has a whole page. I would rather utilize that a whole lot differently and then just, do it this way. And I feel like I will turn to this more bolding out stuff, putting stickers and making it cutesy is definitely going to help me stay on track with homeschooling. So here is the brain dump. Here is the week. I've got planner projects. I've got everything kind of plotted from what I can understand, and then I'll work day to day as things happen. And then same thing with my daily. I plotted everything out, drew everything out, put everything as far as the washi and the, everything. I need a cuticle thing here. Stat. So then here is the next week, after this week. So that's week 3, 4, 5. And I do the same exact stuff, but I normally do this all on a Sunday. And it's just so useful. It's so good. And it just helps me really stay, keep track of all of the people. So I have 4 other people to keep track of, and including myself, clearly. So, well, no, it's not including. There's 5 of us. So I've got 3 kids, and then my husband, and then me. And my son is very busy. My husband is very busy. And then I am at home with the girls, and then I homeschool, and then manage the house, cooking, cleaning, washing dishes, errands, like you name it. So this book really helps me to memory keep, really helps me to keep it all together. And I absolutely love it. It's my 4th year of doing this. And when something doesn't work, I move it around. But I try to make sure my faith is in here, my memories are in here, my daily log, my brain dump, my events, my, daily, weekly, all that, my self-care. And in the back, I also have so I also have a health log. So I'm going to write down right here today, my husband thinks he's invincible, and he sprained or pulled a muscle in his calf. He's playing basketball with his soldiers. So now he's got to go get that checked out. And then this is I'm not going to put my starting weight, but I didn't stay keto. Even though this is not a Friday, this just I don't pay attention to I could kind of white it out and then I'll just put washi, but I don't pay attention to this. I just pay attention to the day so I could track my ketos days. So I used to track my exercise right here, but it's been rough. So that's my health log. And then I do a marriage page with my husband. And then here is my commonplace. So I have even more pages in the back for all throughout the month, if I have any ideas, if I have any scrap notes, recipes, lists, just random crap that won't fit in all over here. And you might think, well, damn, what aren't you tracking? You are tracking a whole lot. But believe me, I write a lot. So I will, here, I was, brain dumping Hobonichi Weeks things. One thing I don't have is my YouTube ideas. So if I want to start doing that every day, I can make a section Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or if I want to do it half a page and then just kind of give me notes for my YouTube. I really don't do that, but I think it's fun sometimes. I use a whole hodgepodge of sticky notes back here. So I adore it. If you ever feel like, I want to try my system in a bound book, and I want to do it all together, I highly suggest it, because it has a fun place for you to archive. You can literally put any section you want, just use tabs. If you want to tip in things for dividers, the sky's the limit. I love it, and it's my most proud thing that I have done for myself. and I'm just taking you along. God bless you.